The English law Magna Carta 1215 has been hijacked and it's been replaced by the Jewish Talmud, which Christians have got no rights to property or justice.
In its article on Gentiles, the Jewish Encyclopedia begins to define what makes a Jew so different from a Gentile. According to the rabbis, only Israelites are men. Gentiles they class not as men, but as barbarians.
We've got Mr. Tacet coming in, unbelievable. When's this from? 2003.
This was the 10th of May 2003.
This man was right
all along.
All along is the headline. That's from 12 years ago, but I bet you haven't been compensated in any way.
No compensation.
Fuck all.
Because they've replaced English common law, Magna Carta 1215, with Jewish Talmud law. And the Christians have got no rights to property or justice. And this is what we're up against here in the UK.
It's because we're animals. We're classed the same as animals.
We're classed the same as cattle, and they're milking us. They're milking us dry.
Since the Talmud outlawed the child, or issue of a Gentile, as that of a beast, a Gentile had as little legal rights in a Jewish court as did an animal.
And these people have got to be ran out of this country. And we got 96% of the world's media is owned by 6 Jewish companies. So we got no voice. But we're voiceless no longer.
How long's your fight been going on?
My fight has been going on for over 25 years. 25 years.
So you was proven right in the sort of mainstream media in 2003.
And in the public domain.
But 12 years on, you still had no justice at all.
Because it's the same people that robbed me that are actually perverting the course of justice now. All of these guys should be inside in jail. And the head Lord, which is actually taking the name of the Lord I got in vain in mine, because I'm a Catholic.
Right.
And it's very offensive to me, Lord Justice Nienberger. He was actually made up, a Jew, made up to the President of the Supreme Court for robbing me of my property. Yeah.
I would say it's unbelievable, but it's not, unfortunately, is it?
No.
This is the norm. This is the norm.
This is the norm. I'm just after winning a case for a client now that are going to be robbed of the property again, and I got kicked out of court, but I broke no law. I see the judge, which I will be documenting now shortly when I get back, that he was operating a court without a jury, which is high treason.
Yes.
Wow.
It's high treason. And this is what's going on. Right? 20-year war with the revenue.
Right.
By Philip Inman of The Guardian.
Do you have a copy of this?
Yeah, you can have a copy of this, yeah. You can. But this is what's going on. And there was another report. Report by Philip Inman, and he said evidence put to the High Court shows that Cullinan, far from owing tax, was due a rebate. So that's 13 judges that should be in jail.
So even when you win,
you lose. The truth is not good enough.
Yeah.
Right? You're down.
Not under Talmudic law.
No.
Because we're animals, and we can never be right because we're nothing but animals.
Exactly. And they've cleansed the English indigenous community from their own country, and they've also cleansed the Irish.
Yeah, indeed.
From here.
Indeed.
Yes.
Where are the English businesses in the high streets?
No.
None. And you've got Tesco's, you've got Morrison's. They've all got car parks and double yellow lines outside the English family businesses, and all closed down. And they've taken them over now with the Tesco's inside in every little town and village. Tesco's is in there, taking up all the money, and they're feeding us poison. They took my allotment off of me because I was eating good food that I had for 22 years. The same people. These are evil to the extreme. They should be living with nobody.
Yeah.
Because they can't The peace they promise is never-ending war.
Yeah.
Never-ending war. They want war, a war situation all of the time, and then they can come in and rob you. And this is what they're doing. There's got to be more people like Patrick Cullinan coming along to represent the people.
And since 1066, I read something the other day. This has been going on since 1066. The Jews backed William the Conqueror to the English crown, and it's been Jews backed Oliver Cromwell, Jews backed Wellington.
Right.
The Jews have backed everyone through English history. The Jews,
right.
all their finances backed.
Right. So the Jews are actually running Ireland, right?
Yeah.
The history of the Jews in Ireland goes back over 1,000 years. So who was the IRA?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who was the IRA?
English.
Another false flag. They're into all the false flags.
Yeah. They've spread
9/11, 7/7. They're into all the false flags here. Right? They want war, a war situation all the time, so that they can oppress the people. And the police, they're not working for the people. The police should arrest all these people, and they haven't. And the Guardian newspaper haven't actually gone on to this neither.
And they never followed it up.
Not the judges, no. They should be in jail.
Yes.
They should be in jail. So the Guardian newspaper know exactly that there was 13 judges robbed me of a 4-bedroom house, and 17 police officers were here, very near 90 Holborn, right? Who are the IPCC, so-called independent police complaints authority, who ignore everything. They're actually part of the problem.
Yeah.
And this is what's going on. So we don't have any police force here.
No rule of law.
No rule of law. It's been hijacked.
Yeah, totally.
It's been hijacked. The English law, Magna Carta, 1215, has been hijacked, and it's been replaced by the Jewish Talmud, which Christians have got no rights to property or justice. So this is where we're at. Here in good old Britain, who's supposed to be the mother of justice.
Yeah.
The mother of justice. And this is happening every day. And you'll see that the Hampstead children, well, the Talmud says that it's okay to have sex with babies.
There's no sin attached if they go
There's no
in.
sin attached to babies under 3 years and 1 day. That's on the Talmud. That's not me making this up.
No.
In one of dozens of endorsements of child sex, Simeon ben Yohai said, "A proselyte under the age of 3 years and a day is permitted to marry a priest." Agreeing with ben Yohai, the great Rabbah said, "When a grown-up man has intercourse with a little girl, it is nothing, for when the girl is less than this, 3 years and a day, it is as if one put the finger into the eye." The footnote to this passage says, "As tears come to the eye again and again, so does virginity come back to the little girl under 3 years." The same section confirms that sexual activity with small boys is in the same category. The intercourse of a small boy is not regarded as a sexual act.
And I mean to say, if you don't look after the young and you don't look after the old, what kind of a society have you got? But I don't believe English people actually abuse babies.
No.
Right? It's the Talmud.
Yes.
It's the people directly. They've infiltrated all of the government organisations. And now this is why Parliament, we got all these MPs. But they're actually a direct line to the Talmud.
Yes, exactly.
They changed their name by deed poll. I've seen it.
The crypto Jews.
Right? They changed their name actually most to Irish names. Irish
Right,
names.
okay, that's interesting.
Right, I've seen that. Now, you can give me your email address and I will furnish you with them facts.
I will, yeah.
They know that I've got it. Right? And these people have got to be rounded up and put into jail. And we got to do the same as what they've done over in Northern Ireland when the police wouldn't record crime. They actually policed it themselves.
Yes,
Good people.
exactly.
Right.
We'll police it.
Yeah.
We'll police this country. Right? We won't break the law.
We are
I'm not
peace officers.
Right?
We are peace officers.
Yeah, peace officers, right? But they're actually put into place to protect us. And they're protecting us, they're attacking us. They robbed me of my home and I reporting crime. 17 of them turned up and they told me that they were keeping the peace. Keeping the peace. They hurted my back, 6 of them jumped on me, and I round up in Barnet, accident and emergency.
Again, Barnet. So much stuff is going on in Barnet.
And it was in Barnet they robbed me of my allotment that I had for 22 years, growing my own vegetables.
Even to that level, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But when one attack you, they will all attack you. It's a massive conspiracy. They throw it into a conspiratorial mode. I've got over 2,000 cases that I've dealt with, and every one of them have the hallmarks of what they actually done to me.
Yeah.
So I smell it now. I smell it. And if I go into court, if they know that I'm on the case, they run.
Yeah, I bet.
They run because they know that I'm going to break through, and they're going to round up in jail.
Yeah. Bless you, man. What a chance meeting. What a chance meeting.
Right. Well, this is it. A lot of people that I have met is all chance meeting.
Yeah.
Chance meeting. This is divine. This has got to happen. This has got to happen, and we will beat them because God is working with us. But this can't go on with I see that video there of them Hampstead children. It's sickened me.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's sickened me how somebody could actually do that to innocent children.
The Talmud provides generous loopholes for adultery. It says the penalty for adultery does not include sex with a minor, the wife of a minor, or the wife of a heathen. The Talmud also encourages seduction of unwed adolescent girls called designated bondmaid. But it's important how such rapes are performed. With the designated bondmaid, one is guilty only in the case of natural connection, but not in the case of perverse connection. The Pharisees reasoned that rape in a perverted manner is outside the jurisdiction of the law. Normal rape, however, was punishable.
And I worked in the film industry, right? That was real because they ran it off. I've seen the top actors in the world, and they had to be prompted. They couldn't deliver their lines. Yeah. They couldn't deliver their lines off. Them children did. Yeah. So I seen it straight away. That is what these, like a lot of people will say, they will be actually commenters from Israel, which Netanyahu is paying to comment on their 96% of the world's media. If I comment, they'll be all in on top of me. But now I've got the independent article that they're getting paid. The commenters from Israel are getting paid. Now I've got all this evidence. This is not hearsay, right? I have put it out around the world. And I will send it to you also.
Yes.
The people have got to be educated. That's what's going on. Every one of us has got to become common law lawyers.
Yes.
Every one of us, to protect the people.
Bless you, man.
And we've got to go down to the court and we've got to fight, right? They'll tell you that you've got no audience in the court. They've got no audience in the court because they're operating a court without a jury, which is high treason.
Yes.
And this is what they're doing. It's all there.